What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing some more EA Sports UFC 3. This is the welterweight career mode. This is episode number 15. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Thank you so much for your support. And without further ado, let's dive straight back into a brand new video. The Frog, George the Frog Baker is off now, and he is going to be fighting Brad Tavares. Let's get into it. Let's throw down. I think we're going to be good in terms of stats. We should probably dominate this fight, maybe. I mean, he's 28 and 17. Not great, if I'm honest, but I mean, not everyone can have a legendary record like the Frog, but Brad Tavares has been killing it recently in real life. Maybe this is his time to get the title off of George the Frog Baker. Let's find out, though. We're going to find out. We're going to see if George Baker, if he gets taken down to the ground, will the slime on his back from being a frog get him up on his feet? We're going to find out, but here we go. Main event is in Anaheim, USA. George Baker v Brad Tavares. Let's roll. So we still need to break some more records. We are not done yet. We still have a lot to do. We still have a bunch to do. I probably shouldn't have joined a kickboxing gym. Probably should have gone for something a little bit more like grappling. But there you go. I mean, we can get that heart up. That's all good. Let's keep going with that. Okay, we just need to get fit. That's all we need. There we go. Okay, once we're at 70%, we can then spar. I mean, we might as well just do that. And then the first week of camp is down. We're not great. We're probably going to need to do some promotional things as well, which is kind of worrying, but we should be all good when we get to that. Okay, what have we got? That's 40, so we should be good. We have got enough to be able to spar. Okay, strike vulnerability. Okay. What does that mean? What does that entail? Does that mean we're going to knock him out? Does that mean? Okay, let's find out. Tried to slip. Good free punch there, George Baker. Again. What a free punch. Oh, okay. Bro, George Baker, he leaves his head out on the line, and if he gets knocked out, that is it. That is George Baker's kind of idea. He's such a brawler, as we can see there, even taking shots and being like, bro, what is that? He's not really a good fighter at keeping... he's not a good defensive fighter, is what I'm trying to say. He's looking to walk forward, eat all these punches, and KO you stiff. Or submit you. I mean, he's been doing that a lot recently as well. I'd say George Baker, he's probably the most well-rounded, but I haven't actually enjoyed it. I don't know, I have enjoyed it, obviously, but he's just, I don't like his movement. I don't like the way, I mean, he seems kind of stiff compared to, like, Leslie Chow, and all of that. I don't know why that is, but he just doesn't seem as fluid as the other fighters that I played in the previous career modes. Even Mark Baker, a really big, stocky heavyweight, felt more fluid than this welterweight we're playing as now. But I mean, he's all good. We are like a champion and shit. But I don't know. I feel like I can't really strike with him. It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's a very odd one. Okay, so we're going to go and have a look. We've got some leg strength there. Let's go and increase some of that. Should be pretty good. Okay, we need only a little bit more, and then we are fit. There we go. We are fight fit. We're going to increase this as much as possible. George Baker has taken some damn shots over the years, and his longevity is really starting to take a toll because of that. I don't know how many more fights he's going to have in him. Maybe he'll retire before his longevity runs out, if he completes all of the stuff to become the greatest of all time. But I think he's probably going to retire before that. Maybe. Which is kind of scary, but there we go. Okay, let's do all this stuff. Let's predict the fight. Knockout round 2. Round 2, I think we're going to take our time with Brad Tavares and get the W by any means necessary. I think probably a submission could be on the cards here, but we will find out. I would like to get a submission, but I think it's going to be kind of hard. I mean, we can't really increase much, so there we go. The Frog had no injuries in this fight as well, and training, and the build up to it. He's all good. He's ready to go. He's probably got a lot of brain damage from like, all the punches he's eaten, and I mean, that could be what his face is looked like. That could be the reason why his face is so fucked, but there we go. Let's go. The first fight of today's video, Brad Tavares gets his shot at the Frog, the welterweight or the middleweight champion of the world, George Baker. I think we're going to do well. I think, I don't know, because it's one of them things where it could go really, really well, and we could dominate him on our feet, but if he gets us to the floor, it could be all over. It could be all over. We've been finished on the floor before, so, I mean, what's stopping it again? We're getting a load of heavyweights tweet us. Travis Brown, Alistair Overeem, Cain Velasquez, Andrei Arlovski, and Stefan Sturv. Bro, we got them fans. I think my dad beat all of you guys I know he lost to Alistair Overeem, Mark Baker in the heavyweight career mode. He beat Travis Brown, he beat Kane, he beat Arlovski, and I don't think he even fought Stefan Sturv.
Coming up next,
Here we go. Baker, Tavares. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw down, bro. Let's throw down. Tavares, what have you got? He's limbered. He's limbered up. Let's go. George Baker's got the range. Whoa. Trying to fucking cheat like that, bro. Okay. Body kick there. George Baker getting into his rhythm already. Head kick there. Overhand drops in. Okay, that is a good start. Okay, just going to stick with the jab, mix in some leg kicks. We're all good. George Baker needs to be a little bit more thoughtful about how he fights. He's not. He hasn't got the best fight IQ. Not like Chow and Leslie Chow. I'd say they've probably had the best. Slipping punches all day long, but okay. Tavares down again. We're just going to keep playing with him. Eats a head kick there. It's just a classic day for George Baker, eating kicks. Okay, come on. He's got his hands very low. That means it's easy to crack him there with a kick, as we did. George Baker putting on the pressure. Eats an overhand and an uppercut. George Baker eating some shots here as well. This is by no means an easy fight. He has earned this shot for some reason, and he's here. He's here because obviously he's beat most of the opposition. That is why you get the title shot. But George Baker playing with his food. I don't know if this is going to end in round 2. Straight, George Baker slipping in with that one. Tried the rear uppercut. I was baiting him in, trying to. Good jab there, George Baker sticking that to him. Good 3-punch combination. Nice fluidity. I haven't really seen much of that in this career mode, but that was nice. That was really nice. Good shot there. George Baker really gaining the points in this round. I think he has won this round. Good straight. Rocks him. Trying to land to the body a little bit. Good straight there. The straight rear uppercut. What the fuck am I talking about? Another body strike. Brad Tavares getting pressured today. George Baker dominating this first round. Again. Okay, there we go. Tried the 3-punch. We managed to get 2 off. Going to the body there as well. Okay, clipped him. Body strike there lands as well. The frog looking very dominant. Okay, I'm going to lay off him a little bit. I want to watch my stamina because he could outlast us in that sense, but I think we've got him. Just got to fight smart. Got to fight very, very smart. Oh, I tried to wait. I waited for him to come in. I knew he was going to come in. Good hook. 8 and a kick as well. And he's got us down to the ground, but there is only 2 seconds left on the clock. We are going into round number 2. George Baker managing to survive the ground onslaught. Well, there wasn't really much of an onslaught, but there you go. George Baker survives, and we go again.
This is going to become one of those things.
Okay. We have got near enough full stamina. Crazy. I feel like Brad Tavares has adapted, though. He's not coming in too much now. Doesn't matter, though. George Baker's got that power, and once he puts that power on you, it is all over. It is all she wrote. Body kicks coming in at Brad Tavares' ribs. Oh, the uppercut nearly takes his head off. George Baker just playing with his food here. Okay, come on. Oh. Okay, try the head kick there. George Baker trying to please the fans a little bit. He knows his career is on the back end. And he's eating kicks all day. Eating kicks like flies. Okay, let's go. He's trying to please the fans. He knows he isn't going to have much longer in the octagon. So he's trying to take as much out of it as he can. George Baker tries to get the armbar though. Can he get it? Can he get the armbar and finish Brad Tavares in the second round just like he predicted? He can. But he predicted a knockout. He actually submitted him. But there we go. A finish nonetheless. George Baker advances to 32-2. There we go. The armbar was locked in tight, and that was all she wrote. George Baker does it again, absolutely dominating Brad Tavares. And there we go. As we can see there, the Frog taking his kill. And there we go. Jules Baker does it again. He does it again. Is there anyone else out there? We're getting them submissions up as well, which is pretty nice. So what I think I'm going to do, obviously we're trying to break all these records. I think I'm going to edit out all the training for this video, and we're just going to film all the fights. I know already I've filmed the training for the Brad Tavares fight, but oh, what is this? Baker, okay, it's just a social media thing. Baker is going to cut out all his training for you guys, and we're going to just focus on the fights. So that should be really interesting. We're going to see how many fights we can cram into this video, but yeah, it should be pretty cool doing it like that. So who are they going to give us? What a victory and still. Of course it's and still. Jules Baker is a force to be reckoned with. Even if he does eat shots left, right and centre, he is an absolute force, and no one can take that away from him. He is an absolute killer on his feet, and if you fall and you leave your arms out or any limbs or your head or whatever, he's going to take it and he's going to choke you out or submit you in any way he can. So that being said, Jules Baker, what is next for him? Can he go and oh, Luke Rockhold climbs his way back up. This is the third fight. Let's do it. So I'm going to edit out the training, guys. I will see you in a second when it's time for Baker v Rockhold number 3. Okay, so here we go. Jules Baker v Luke Rockhold number 3. Jules Baker has changed up his style a little bit for this fight. He knows he had to prepare differently for this fight, and he had to change up the way he stance and the way he moves inside the octagon. He knows Rockhold is obsessed with that title, and he would not stop until he gets it. So Jules Baker has changed up the way he moves, the way he slips punches, and his overall stance has changed a little bit as well. So Jules Baker, we're going to see a different Jules Baker, which is pretty cool. We're going to see him. This is probably like his final form, like a Frog Super Saiyan. But no. In all seriousness, Jules Baker is ready. And I think he's going to go in there and prove it again that he is the best in the world. I kind of hope he is anyway. I would really hate to lose to Luke Rockhold. I really would. But, you know, we got to get in there. We got to do the job. This is the third time we fought this man. I think we knocked him out twice in the first round. So, yeah, this is kind of weird that we're fighting him again. I guess he worked his way back up. He deserves a title shot. Jules Baker's just waiting there. And he's ready to get started. As we can see, his stance has changed a little bit. He's ready. He's getting the jab out ready. And yeah, let's go. Eats a kick there to start off. Usually it's the Frog eating kicks, not today. No, you're not using that question mark kick. That is the reason Jules Baker has gone with the jab today. Because of that question mark kick. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we submitted someone last fight who has never been submitted. Okay, that is crazy. Jules Baker just does it with ease. Okay, I kept seeing him go to the right, so I thought maybe this is what Jules Baker does best. Push up against you and wear you down. Good 2-punch combo. Eats a body kick though, but that doesn't phase the Frog. Good overhand, followed by a body kick. Jules Baker just constant pressure. Constant taunting. Good jab. Slips him. Gets the takedown, but unable to take the Frog down. He's got that slime all over him. You can't get him down, bro. Okay, I've got to pressure Luke Rockhold because he has really good kicks. And we don't want to mess with them. Good kick there. Jules Baker saying, look, bro, I've got kicks as well. Rockhold, last time he fought us, nearly knocked Jules Baker out. This time, I think the stance change really has helped out because we're pushing him with the jab and the uppercut, bro. Good 3-punch there. I think only 2 landed, but we threw 3. Working kicks in there as well. Trying to slip. Jules Baker ducks a little bit. Luke Rockhold starting to time him though. Get caught up in the clinch. We don't want none of that. If he takes us down, we could go for a guillotine. Jules Baker manages to separate though. Good overhand there. Clips him. Good work. Jules Baker looking really good in this fight. Slipping him. Coming back with something of his own. Eats a kick there. But it wouldn't be a Jules Baker fight if he didn't eat a kick, would it? Oh. 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 Okay, now let's get up. Why is it not letting me up? Okay then. Okay. Don't think we can guillotine him from here. Oh shit, no. No. Jules Baker, no. The Frog. The Frog could be about to lose his title. Could this happen? Oh, George Baker just gets out in time. Okay, we're going to posture. Can we get an armbar from here? We can't. Right, enough fucking... Look, he's flipping me. Dick face, dick face, dick face. George Baker taking a beating. Taking an absolute beating on the ground. Okay, we survived. Whew, we survived, but that was a bad one. We're going to lose some longevity for that. But I think we was winning the exchanges. He's obviously a master on the ground compared to George Baker. Good 2 punch there, good 2 hooks land. The jab hurting him.
Not even whether or not he's going to win, but what's his opponent going to be able to do to him?
Let's go, come on. See that coming all day. Oh, got him. Okay, George Baker didn't have the stamina. Not then anyway. He will do though. You know George Baker's going to catch him. He's going to be there for a while. Good push kick though. Body kick didn't really come to any of effect. Oh, he's catching us a little bit now. He's split George Baker open as well. We're eating shots. Fuck you. Okay, let's go. Oh! Get him in the top mount. Let's go. Okay, let's get up. Can we not get up? Okay, I think we're up. Yeah, we're up. Okay.
3 minutes now to go.
Tried to cheap shot him there. He's Luke Rockhold, so fuck him.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself.
Okay, we just planted him though. That's all good. It's going to work in our favour a little bit. George Baker's face is blood red, what I can see of it. Okay, this is good. This is good. George Baker, can he do it?
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is he needs to wrap.
No, I thought I got that shit. You motherfucker. Okay, now we're on bottom and I'm scared. Okay, let's go armbar. Try an armbar.
Looks like he's trying to set up an armbar here. He's gonna extend the body. It looks like
okay.
he's got the armbar locked up.
No, I hit the wrong button. You fucking suck. Alright, we're going again. We're going again. If we can get it, I'm gonna take it.
Trying to swallow its prey. He's gonna extend the body.
Do you hear Joe Rogan?
Look at this though. Oh,
That's all over. George Baker breaks his arm. The Frog has done it again. Another submission win. He is going crazy. Look at him.
won the fight by armbar. Beautiful job.
Screaming at the crowd. Saying, is there any equal to this man? Is there anyone that can defeat the Frog? I don't think so. I don't think so. We've done it again. We have submitted someone who is very good on the ground. George Baker really making quick meals out of these people. If you had Joe Rogan in the commentary, he said he's like a snake swallowing his prey. I was like, bro, he's more of a frog, but I mean, we'll take that. We'll take that. Okay, so we still need to get a few more submissions. The longevity's going down. We did take a little bit of a beating there on the ground, so that is not great. I think we're going to cram in another fight though. That was a really good one. And George Baker again come out victorious. An absolute legend in this game. Can he keep going though? Another big win for Big Beast. All the people tweeting us. Junior Dos Santos. Nice fight. Congrats and still. George Baker is not letting go of this belt. It is strapped to his frog back or his frog waist. And he's not letting go of it very easily anyway. So we're going to see who is next. We're going to hold that belt for as long as we want. Just like we could have held that armbar all night, bro. Even though we slipped out of it 3 times. But there you go. Don't worry about it. Forget that. Just remember the one that we did get him in. So, okay, who are they going to give us for the next fight? Come on. Give me someone a bit better. I mean, Luke Rockhold is a tremendous fighter. But who are we going to fight? Who is it going to be? I have a feeling it's going to be like one of them randomly generated characters. Has worked his way up the rankings. Yoel Romero. Bro, we'll fight you again. That was an awesome fight last time, we thought. Let's go. I want to actually check the rankings before we make the cut to the fight. Let me just see real quick. If you guys would prefer if I cut out all the training, let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to add in the training, please let me know. Okay, so we have Yoel Romero, Uriah Hall we beat as well. Haven't fought Hayden Cooper or Elias Theodoru. Beat Jacare, he beat us once as well. Michael Bisping we beat. Danu Darwin Juarez is. Luke Rockhold we just beat. Frankie Delgado we haven't fought. Sam Jamazalda we haven't beat either. Sam Alvey would be another good fight. But yeah, anyway, that is just the rankings, guys. I will see you in a second when we fight Yoel Romero for the 3rd time as well. Okay, the fight height for this fight is very, very high. Let's get into it. Let's see if Yoel Romero can finally topple George Baker in the middleweight division. George Baker's going to be here for a very long time. Until that longevity runs out or we break some more records, we still need to get a bunch more submissions, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it in this episode. But yeah, by now, I think Leslie Chow and King Chow and even Mark Baker was all retired by this episode. This is episode number 15. So by now, I think they was all retired. George Baker, though, is still going. He's like an old, grizzled vet. And I think we're starting to see that. I think his longevity is going down. He's starting to eat more punches. And yeah, I think that's kind of what we're seeing. We're seeing an old veteran cling to that title like it is for dear life. And Brad Tavares' arm. But yeah, I feel like that is the route we're going down. Like maybe he's just a grizzled veteran. He's going to go out until you put him out. And I feel like that is the attitude George Baker's got. But here we go. Let's get into it. Yoel Romero, George Baker, let's go. George Baker is the smaller dude in most of these fights, but not in this one. Not in this one. Tried to crack him there. Ate a jab though. Clipped him there with a head kick. That's good. Okay, there we go. Overhand there, cracking George Baker in the temple. Yoel Romero's looking very skilled though. This is going to be a chess match. Oh, took him down. Avoided the takedown. Sorry. Okay. Body kick there lands. Yoel Romero not really doing much in these early rounds. Maybe he's waiting for George Baker to gas out. George Baker's got 98 stamina, bro. It's not happening. I don't think this is going to be any quick knockout. Maybe I'm wrong, but. Checking them kicks, nice. Okay, so he tries to get you in the clinch, Yoel Romero, and then he will start throwing combinations and try and get you down to the ground. The crowd is going wild. We know George Baker's career is coming to an end. Okay, working well. Here we go. Now, I feel like Yoel's reinvented himself as well. There we go, cracking him again. Got to focus. Good hook there. Yoel Romero's he's not diving in too much. We can get him though in one of these. George Baker, can he get it? He's a professional at this.
One-arm guillotine here. Flips him over into the mount. It's getting close. Tremendous pressure on the
He got it. George Baker has made him tap. I'm so sorry I didn't speak, but I kind of wanted to see if we could grab it. And we did. George Baker gets another submission. A very early one, but George Baker has done it again. A submission specialist this man is starting to be. He doesn't need to knock people out when he can submit you as easy as that. And as we can see there, George Baker choking out Yoel Romero. He had to tap. He was forced to tap before he went asleep. There we go. There we go, that's all she wrote. George Baker doing it again, getting it done. And still the UFC middleweight champion of the world. No one is taking that away from him for a very long time. He's still at top level, and he's able to submit some really top guys. As we can see, the submission things are going up as well. That is good, that is what we want. Longevity's starting to go down. He's getting very old now. I don't know how old he actually is, but he's getting on. He's getting there, and he's a grizzled vet, and he's still submitting these guys. Who they're going to give us for the next video, it'll be kind of interesting to see. But we are, and still, look at that. Nice. So a submission win. I think I predicted a submission win in the second round, but we got it in the first, bro. With an awesome sprawl. George Baker see the opening with the neck, and he took it. And there we go. That is the art that George Baker is perfected, I guess. Now he's turned into more like of a submission dude. 8 submissions now on his record. I don't actually know how many knockouts. It'd be kind of interesting. It'd be kind of interesting to see if he's got more knockouts than submissions. I mean, he must have, right? But yeah, we're gonna see. Surely he's the greatest of all time now. He's only lost 2 fights via submission. Never been knocked out. Even if the shots he's eating is really hard. Dude, there's an ice cream. Oh. There's an ice cream truck outside my house. It's crazy. But here we go. Jacare is going to be the next fight. That is going to be in the next video, guys. For today's video, we are going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, comment and subscribe. And I will see you for more EA Sports UFC 3 next time. Stay awesome, guys. Have a great day. And I will see you all in the next video.